Leo, how's it going? It is 10:38 a.m. Central Time, April 8th. Okay, this is a unisex read, non-general specific. Apply the message as you will. It could resonate in bits and pieces, in full or not at all. Okay? This message could apply to you directly or indirectly. You're going to know that best, okay? I'm just delivering the messages coming through in hopes it would be of support for you in some way, shape, or form. Okay? I feed others as I intend to be fed. Keep that in mind. How you invest to others, that's what comes back to you, right? If you're overqualified in a situation, ask for a raise, or or get another job where you could be challenged. That way you could grow. Okay, critical thinking. You could be noticing that your cognitive skills has improved. Queen of Cups, your emotions have been more strengthened. How you impact, intake others. The impact from others could be different versus before. You could have leveled up, Leo. Cognitive diligence. We have Leo coming through, the sun energy. You could be a mentor of sorts. You could be rising up from a situation that wasn't necessary for you to be involved in. That you're overqualified energy, that you're overqualified, that you're rising above the situation where you weren't appreciated kind of energy, Leo. Okay. Oh, you didn't appreciate me. There was no room in this contract to make adjustments, right? To make edits. So you pulled yourself out of a contract only to create your own contract, okay? Self-contractor is coming through. Give back to doors that open for you. So it's also like you're directing your donations to certain businesses of interest. Male or female, right? You could be in a serenity type of zen-like energy, feeling more certain, more comfortable, right? Driven, like vision, focus. Okay, we have the Four of Swords with that meditation type of lifestyle is going to be of support. We have here the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to be going in a situation that was I want to say it was unannounced. It was expected, but it was unannounced. Or you could be enter into a contract conversation that was expected but just unannounced. As the timing, like it's been expected, but the timing of it was unannounced. Okay, Amun-Ra, expert, diligent. You could be committing, with the Amun-Ra is Taurus energy, and that's pertaining to commitments, higher level of commitments. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands here with the Queen of Cups. So you could be open to the individuality of another. Another that's like semi like you. We have the Queen of Cups coming through twice here. So that's just implying for me that your emotions are driven very similar. Your intake, your sensitivity, and your ego even. Your ego. Yeah, so male or female, right? The ego here is almost exact kind of energy. Like your reaction could be, that friendship conversation where a conversation could come about, and then the response is both like the like the hell no kind of energy, or there's some kind of reaction that you would give that the individual of your connection also gives the same reaction. We have here the Lovers. Yeah, it's like one of the same mind. Even if you're different, there is strong similarities that bond y'all together, that supports the functions coming through with this Lover energy. Okay, so be fierce. What's coming through? Be fierce, pertaining to a lot of like situations. They may not even be your situations, but it's like you're being impacted by them with Seven of Cups. There could be surrounding situations in your environment and family. Seven of Swords, crossing that Seven of Swords King of Cups. It could be pertaining to your emotions of the past, like past connection had like created some type of emotional effect. Yeah, that could be a discussion. And I feel like there's gonna be a change. Let me redirect. A change where you're going to be able to come out of that situation with the support of your confidant. Here we have here the Six of Wands, and then we have the Death energy here. So a type of offer you allow some behavior patterns that weren't in your highest favor of your past self. Your past self, like your history kind of still lingers, but like provide security that the past self and the past like situations wouldn't be created from you again. This is like providing closure and security. Okay. This is why the explanation pertaining to your new version. Kind of like energy when we're getting a job and we're having an interview, and then they ask us like, why do you feel like you're the best fit for this job if you already had like worked with us before but at a different location? And then you give the explanation of what happened, because in a sense you could have had some doing to why you're no longer there, right? But also you could also be like clear of any dispute, right? It's like really innocent, like, oh, this happened, but it was because of this, The explanation excuses you, brings attention to why you are fit, okay? Speak on why you're fit, right? Yeah, like compliment yourself, right? Kind of like the ego boost, but it's not coming in like that. It's coming in like just speak on like all your achievements, right? Really highlight your achievements, your growth. Okay, Leo, we have with the Temperance, and then we have the Daughter of Swords. Speak on the change, the experience, speak on your qualifications. I feel like having disclaimer because the song in the background. Having the what is it called when they like someone who recommends you? It's a recommendation. When you're filling out like for a loan, for example, and they want someone like who could co-sign, kind of like that co-sign. Who could co-sign for you on your now phase, Leo, right now. This could be in business, right? Backing you in your business that you're creating. Yeah, your qualifications will back you. We have here the Father of Cups. Your qualifications will back you. Your connections will back you. Some family members are expected to back, you. And we get that. Some family members will back us, right? So, yes, definitely we are to allow our family members that are willing to back us, right? Reach out to them and tell them when we need them to back us, because they're not going to know they are to back us if we don't tell them, right? Okay. We have here the Lovers. It's similar wanted to come out in reverse, so this could be pertaining to love, but there will be a new start. Okay, we have Leo energy, Strength, communicating your intent, your direction, and this is like communicating really like your plan to this business idea or this relationship, like how you see a relationship going, working. How could this relationship work? Communicate that over. That way it could be met kind of energy. I need him or I need her to meet me in this way, but telling them directly, right? Because if they don't know, they could easily like rub you the wrong way. We have the Hierophant. Provide that key of opportunity to your heart, to business, right? Okay. Yeah, there is emotional development too. Still the ongoing growth here. Like, hey, like let's be mindful. Like we're both growing kind of energy. We're both in this like new phase. Be gradual with one another. Be patient with one another. That's what I'm saying. Okay, we have the Moon energy and then the Two of Swords. So with this new moon on the 27th in Aries, it's your moment really to be honest with yourself on what you're wanting to do, where you're wanting to go, and where you're wanting never to experience again with that 3 of Swords to the 10 of Cups. Yeah, I never want to experience that again. So this is how I take the approaches to not have to experience that again. Yeah. Don't put me in this position, this predicament, and I won't put you in the position or predicament either. This is how we support this function. With the Emperor here, disclaimer in the back if you hear the song. 9 of Swords to the 7 of Wands. So you're seeing clearly this new moon in Aries season. I feel like you already had, but like more so like you're making the finalization of your decision on how to secure the cycle you're intending to enter in. I rather experience this with you versus not. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, Daughter of Wands. Yes, and I feel like you're more fixed in your passion and how to deliver your request for yourself to be met, okay, for a successful outcome. All right, Leo, that's what I have there. We have here harmony. Your relationships are in harmony, Leo. Mutual understanding and respect allows you to experience peace and calm. Mutual understanding. So mutual understanding comes from communication, right? Being open in communication, direct. Okay, love is all around you. Oh yeah, what was coming through was whether you like it or not, you got support, whether you like it or not. I was like, okay. Courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumphant over it. So have courage. Okay? That's not hard. That's easy for Leo to do, have courage. But courage is not absent of fear. Even if there is fear, there's courage there, right? That's where we come in, right? Providing our strength, our fearlessness. Okay? And I was saying fierce, remain fierce, or step in that fierce-like mentality, right, at the opening. So yeah, keep that in mind. Move beyond ancestral patterns is coming through, Leo. And then we have sacred unity. Yes, sacred unity is in this world. We will experience all kinds of unities, right? Experiences, and they're not always in the best lighting, right? However, we create the lighting, right? And so create that lighting that you intend to enter in, Leo, with the Empress here. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you. Take care. Peace be. Ciao.